going on, guys? Nito17 here, and today I am here for a new video talking about the brand new Pokemon coming out in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Now, first of all, I apologize for this video being uploaded a little bit late. Life happens, and YouTube was being incredibly stupid. No other word. It's taking forever for videos to render, so I apologize, guys. But I'll have another video up either the plan is Friday, if not, definitely Saturday. And we also have a podcast coming to you guys. But nonetheless, let's jump right into it. So, as we know, the Pokemon Let's Go news is kind of slow. The Pokemon news cycle right now, in general, is kind of slow. But we can take, a lot of things, a lot of different ideas, and we can really kind of just generate discussion about these games because the game is getting a shit ton of negativity. So, a lot of people are talking about kind of what we already know, including myself. I cover the news, so that's what I cover. But I want to try and, in the future, a lot of my videos are going to be kind of more off the beaten path when it comes to Let's Go, kind of the what if type things about the game, because I think there's some speculation to be had before we actually start getting some official news. And those videos are really going to be focused around what you guys think, and I want to conversate with you guys, not just so much myself. So the Generation 8, well, the new Pokemon, right? We don't really know what it is. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you've been living under a rock, here's what I'm referencing. So this here, oh man, woo, I have the volume on. Trying to get copyright struck. Nonetheless, so in the original, no, stop. My dogs are playing with each other. In the original video, in the trailer here, as you can see, there's a Nintendo Switch over here to the left side. Okay, this is a Pokemon Go screen. So what's very interesting about this is, What's very interesting about this is, you can't transfer Pokemon from Go to the Nintendo Switch, or excuse me, from the Nintendo Switch to Go, but that's exactly what's happening here. So I don't really understand what they're shooting for with this and showing us this, because it's ass backwards of what they've advertised. Now, it could just be a gift. Maybe you can send a gift later on. They'll announce that you can send a gift to Go, not an actual Pokemon, but maybe it comes in like egg form and you can transfer it over, because it's coming in a package. So it's very weird, and the way they presented it was not good at all. Like, if you're going to discuss something like this, then you better make sure it's done correctly. I don't think they did a good job here. So let's go to the next kind of idea, which is the Generation 8, or excuse me, the mythical concept. So if we have a mythical Pokemon here, I'm going to use Magearna as an example, because people kind of consider the Let's Go games as a bridge between Generation 7 and Generation 8, which is what we're getting next year. If we're getting a Generation 8 game next year, which we are, it's been confirmed. I say if because we don't know that it's Gen 8. We know it's Gen 8. But if that's truly what this is, then it really is up in the air on what it could be. Now, Magearna, I mentioned Magearna. If you guys don't remember Magearna, I don't have an actual, I don't know what this crap is. I don't have an actual picture of Magearna. I'm sure you guys know what Magearna looks like. But Magearna was basically the bridge from Generation 6 to Generation 7. When Generation 6 was still going on, X and Y were still being announced, everything was full go with X and Y. Magearna was revealed, and it kind of threw things in a loop. People were kind of like, well, are we getting like Generation 7 soon? Like, what's going on? This is really, really weird that they would add a mythical into Generation 6 when Generation 6 by this time had been out 3 years. So it was very interesting. If you look at the article here, Mythical Pokemon Magearna officially announced. This was a week before this date, February 15th, 2016. Now, what's weird about that date? First of all, Magearna was announced a week before that. So beginning of February. At the end of February in 2016, what did we get? Pokemon Sun and Moon. So it's very possible that this new Pokemon is going to be announced and revealed with the Let's Go games, and then bridge us into the 2019 games. This is pure evidence of that. However, part of me thinks that may not be the case, only because they haven't clarified whether or not like games will talk to each other. Like, Let's Go games right now are pretty much being identified as a lone series. And Junichi Masuda himself even said, if this game sells well enough, Pokemon Let's Go could be its own series. That in itself kind of deters the the mythical aspect of things, because if you get the Pokemon in Let's Go and you can't transfer it to the Generation 8 games, there will be a riot. People are already bitching about Mew being accessible with the Pokemon Plus. That's a whole nother conversation. That kind of may debunk the mythical thing. We don't know what games Let's Go is going to be able to talk to. So as far as transferring this new Pokemon over to 2019's game, we just don't know. The next theory that's been thrown out there is it could be the new Pokemon could actually be a new form. So it doesn't actually have to be a brand new Pokemon. It could be a variation of a Kanto form. Also keep in mind too, guys, we don't know if only the original 151 Pokemon are available the entire game. So again, if you guys feel free to quote me on that if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's been no 100% concrete confirmation saying only 151 Pokemon available, and that's it. Because we don't know anything about the post game, we don't know anything about anything when it comes to that. So with it being a new form, we've seen it before with Mega Mewtwo. Now, I couldn't find the exact scan. I was looking and I couldn't find it, but if you guys have it, in Korokoro of 2013, there was a silhouette of Mewtwo Y with a question mark on it, and we were like, what the hell? And I think in the article it had said, or I think in the magazine it had mentioned something about Mewtwo, so we were kind of like, what's going on with Mewtwo? Or may not have said anything at all. I really don't remember, and I couldn't find the actual scan. But nonetheless, if it's a new form, what is it a new form of? We have the Alolan forms, which are also in the game. Mewtwo already has Mega Evolutions, 2 of them. Charizard has Mega Evolutions, 2 of them. What we don't have are new, new forms of Eevee and Pikachu that aren't new. We got the Alolan form with Raichu. However, that's Raichu. That's not so much Pikachu. The Eevee and Pikachu are being the mascots of these games, so they're being marketed in that way as, hey, we're the real deal. So it could be a new Eevee form, new evolution that's been heavily rumored, or it could be something in between Eevee and Pikachu that maybe ties into the movie, that maybe ties into the plot of Let's Go. We really don't know. I haven't the slightest guessed if it were a new form, what it would be a new form of. No clue. Like, it is kind of weird that Mew's being thrown into this, but I don't see Mew having much relevancy. Now, it could only because you can actually use Mew in your adventure in the game, so that could be something, but I'd say it being a brand new mythical is higher likelihood than it being a new form. And then, last but not least, it could just be a Generation 8 Pokemon. It could just be a brand new Pokemon entirely. Not just a mythical, but it literally could just be a brand new Pokemon. And the Pokemon in the reference here is Munchlax. So I have this article up because, disregard everything else, but I brought this article up because it mentions Munchlax. Now, for those of you who don't know, Munchlax was announced or revealed in May 2004, and that's 2 years ahead of time when Sinnoh and everything, Diamond and Pearl, actually came out. So this Pokemon was revealed way ahead of time. I'm not saying that we're going to wait that long for this game, obviously not. But I'm just saying, if it's a new Pokemon, it could be something as simple as this. If it's transferable from Switch to Go, like it was shown in the trailer, then it very easily could just be something that's so minor. It's not anything huge. It's not this new form. It's not this tremendously amazing Pokemon. It could just be something as simple as Munchlax or Bonsly. I believe Bonsly was in that categorization too. So we really don't know. But I am interested in knowing what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think this new Pokemon could be. I'm really interested in seeing exactly what the hell they're doing with this thing, because it's got me tripping out. Like I have no guess. Literally have no guess. One of the other concerns I had too was how will the Pokedex work? If there's only the original 151 and the Alolan forms, with this new Pokemon, there would have to be a national dex, because you can't just make it 152. It's not a Cantonian Pokemon, so very weird. If that were the case, I think this new Pokemon would be what, 809, I want to say. So again, we don't know how the Pokedex is going to work. They were very, very, very strict about the menus and stuff in the demos, so you couldn't actually like open a menu and go to your Pokedex. The representatives at E3 did not want that to happen because apparently the demo would crash. And if you guys want to find that information out, Nintendo Prime actually posted a video talking about that. So that could be something you guys look into and kind of get his take on it, because he actually played the game. Let's see. I mean, I guess that's really it. I already covered. My last topic was, will it be transferable to Go? Apparently it is, because in the trailer it happened. So I don't know. Let me guys know what you think about this new Pokemon. Is it going to be something that we can get later on down the road in Pokemon Go? Is it going to be transferable from Switch to Go? Is it going to be a Gen 8 Pokemon, a mythical Pokemon? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'm really interested in hearing you guys' thoughts. If I could get 25 likes on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. Help grow the Nito Squad. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. And that's pretty much all I got, guys. So thank you very much for your time, and most importantly, thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Nito17, I am out. Peace.